Dan, as one of these country's leading dog trainers and creator of this unique website, I wonder if you could give us some information about how people would go about letting their dog off the lead for a first time. I know a lot of people have this issue with puppies or young dogs, so what can we do about this?
Sure. There's two real keys to training young puppies to come when you call them off the leash. The first one is to establish yourself as the pack leader. What happens with most puppies is they're let off the leash for the first time and they actually think they're the pack leader already. They've been running riot in the house, they're in charge, they do what they want the whole time in the house, and then they come out here and owners suddenly think that they're going to become suddenly obedient. They wouldn't even do a recall in the house unless they wanted to. So first of all, you have to establish yourself as the pack leader.
Sure.
And that's what I go through very clearly with the 5 golden rules inside the pack leader section of the site. Once you've established yourself as the pack leader, then your puppy is going to be far more willing to actually listen to you, and you're in a position to start training them. When it comes to training, there's an awful lot of tricks and techniques and tools which you can use, which is going to really aid you in developing an absolutely fantastic recall. Any place, a bomb-proof recall, as we call them, where the dog will come first time, no matter what.
So Dan, what are some of the tools you use to create this recall to help the success with the dog returning?
One of the most useful tools and one of the most underestimated tools out there is the long line, which I've got here. A long line is simply a long piece of string or rope or line, depending on the size of your dog. You might need a thicker piece of rope, but it can be any length as well. This is probably 25-30 meters long. It's got a clip on one end, you clip it onto your dog, and on the other end is absolutely nothing. Now, the key to this is it means that you still have some degree of control over your dog. As I'm going to demonstrate here, I'll call both my dogs in who are wandering around the park. I'll call them in, I'll put one of them on the long line, and then I'll show you how this allows you to keep control, even though I'm not going to need it because they'll return to me when I call them again anyway. So, Peanut, Inca, come here, darlings, come here. So here they come. Right, good girls.
Is this the bomb-proof
This is the
recall?
bomb-proof recall. They come when they call first time. Okay, sit. Sit. Good girls. Now, which one should we put it on? Would you like to choose which one should we put it on?
I think this one.
Put it on this one, okay. So, now, if you just to wander away, this is a little demonstration off the cuff here. If you wander away, okay, go on. So, the beauty of the long line is that it allows me to just stand on this end and keep control, so that if they did disappear anywhere, or they didn't come back because you hadn't trained the recall, you would still have the control and be able to wind them in. Inca, come here. Good girl. Very good girl. So we've got the control with that long line. And it's absolutely crucial that you do have some sort of control. I'll take this line off now. Clip it on, clip it off. When you don't have control and the dog doesn't come, people sort of think that there's some sort of magic word or phrase you can say to get the dog to come. There is nothing you can do. If the dog doesn't come when you call it, it wasn't ready to be let off the long line. But when your dog is on this long line, then there's an awful lot of training you can do. Such as you call the dog to you and you give it a reward, whether it's a toy reward, you throw the stick, the ball, you give it a little treat, or you just give it some praise. But you've still got the control and you're able to train the dog on the line, long line. But if the dog doesn't come, you're pretty lost.
So it looks like the long line's a bit of an insurance.
It's an insurance, and it's a fantastic tool for just being able to develop a bomb-proof recall.
So Dan, what would happen if the dog didn't recall?
If the dog didn't recall, well, I'm going to demonstrate it here. I've attached the lead back onto her. If you were to walk away, like that, she'll come first time, but if she didn't, so I'm not actually going to call her. All I'm going to do is show you how with the long line, all you need to do is something like this. Okay, come here. Very good girl. Then you pick up the lead. If she hadn't come, you'd take her like the lat and you'd start walking her around on the lead. This in itself shows the dog, I'm in charge, I'm the pack leader, you should be following me and listening to me and doing as I say. You still have control. You remind the dog that when you call her to you, she should come, and then you can release her again. Inca? Okay, she's off again. So it's a very simple technique of keeping control. And of course, if you start rewarding the dog when they come first time, whether it's a stick or a treat or a pat or praise, they'll start realizing they should come first time. I mean, there's so many other tricks which we obviously haven't got time for right here in the video, but another fantastic video, when you're the pack leader, all you do is walk off in the other direction. Dogs will always follow the pack leader. So me simply going, and they'll come.
Okay. Seems simple.
It is, it's very simple once you're the pack leader. Then you can train your dog. If you're not the pack leader, you're always going to struggle. That's the key.
Fantastic. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you.